how the Bridgerton brothers bonded on the set of the hit show,
We brothers stick together through thick and thin.
whose on-screen chemistry outshined that of Daphne and the Dukes, and how did Regé and Phoebe react to the direct question about their off-screen relationship. Hi, I'm Joy. Let's find out everything about it and even more. The Regency Summer Camp. Amazingly, Bridgerton was filmed in those happy pre-COVID times that seem so distant now. Before the shooting started, Netflix got the cast together for several dinners and drinks to help everyone bond. Most of them also went through 6 weeks of diligent prep, ranging from costume fittings to etiquette classes to horse riding lessons. And it clearly worked. The cast got to know each other even before the filming began and apparently became good friends during the almost 9 months of shooting. Jonathan Bailey shared with Cosmopolitan UK that when they weren't in front of the camera, the actors had plenty of other things to do. He said it felt pretty much like a summer camp. According to Jonathan, Luke Newton, who's a football fan, made sure there was always a game on the go and revealed there was also a coffee crew. And on a nice day, joked Bailey, everyone would just sort of sunbathe and roll around in their corsets, so there was always something going on. Moreover, as Bridgerton was filmed in numerous historical locations, it added a school trip vibe to the general atmosphere. So it's no wonder that there are so many behind-the-scenes pics of the Bridgerton cast, where they are drinking their morning coffee together, throwing birthday parties for each other, to just chilling on set under blankets, just like the true besties they are. The on-screen siblings could be a successful band. Probably when you're playing a family, friendships just blossom from there. That's why a lot of the Bridgerton actors are now best friends in real life. Jonathan Bailey and Phoebe Dynevor have grown incredibly close. Bailey revealed that he feels incredibly proud and protective of his on-screen little sister, which almost mirrors the situation between Daphne and her well-meaning eldest brother. Maybe that was the reason why Jonathan didn't let Phoebe go to Disneyland alone. And the two Lukes, who played Benedict and Colin, seem to have forged a strong bond as well. Moreover, all three Bridgerton brothers make quite the trio.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
It turns out Bailey, Newton and Thompson have a lot in common as they all come from a theatre background. There are actually a lot of people in the cast who sing, revealed Newton, and we were making up songs on set when we had an hour or two to chill. We're all ready to perform at any moment. Luke also shared that for his role he got to learn a completely different style of music that he'd never even listened to before. And although at first he was terrified to actually perform live on set, there was a great vibe and everyone was very complimentary, so it all turned out well. But the Bridgertons are not the only siblings who became really good friends. Bessie Carter told Glamour that she, Nicola Coughlan and Harriet Kane set up a Featherington WhatsApp group after they were cast on Bridgerton. We first met at a dialect session for the show, she explained. And then we went to the bar and bonded over tequila. And since then, the girls have spent lots of time together on and off the set of the show. They even happen to wear matching clothes, like these leopard print jackets. And of course, there were a lot of Featherington family pictures at the Bridgerton wrap party. Penna Louise actually exists. When Nicola Coughlan was cast for the show, she didn't know two things. First, how important her character would be, and second, that the Bridgerton cast would actually become her family. This January, when the Irish actress celebrated her birthday, she recalled her days on the set of the period drama with warm feelings. Amazingly, last year Nicola got 3 cakes, and happy birthday was sung to her more times than she'd ever had. In her Instagram, she shared the sweetest throwback to the time when birthdays could still be celebrated with friends, and shared a photo with many of the ensemble cast around the dining table. Nicola Coughlan is known as a fun-loving person who easily connects with people. But the way she and Claudia Jessie bonded is simply charming. She's a Buddhist vegan who lives on a boat, and I love buying fancy handbags and watching reality TV, revealed Nicola. But we just clicked.
You've got a Polaroid from that as well, me and you.
Right here.
Shut the front door. That's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to me. Legitimately the most romantic thing that's ever happened to me. You're the source of all of my romance. Thank you.
I'm honoured and thrilled.
Their chemistry on screen is second to only Daphne and Simon's relationship. And even the Bridgerton author Julia Quinn was amazed by the actual budding sisterhood. They became such good friends in real life. And you could totally see that, she revealed. I tell people you've got this great romantic chemistry, but there's also BFF chemistry here to love. And the showrunner Chris Van Dusen chimes in, admitting that when the producers first saw Nicola and Claudia together, they immediately knew they were the perfect Penelope and Eloise. Nicola Coughlan revealed that working with Claudia Jessie was ridiculously easy. She's the kindest, sweetest person. She's so open and such a talented actor. But when you feel that comfortable with someone, it lets you be free to experiment and try.
You really helped me so much on set because, you know, I found some of the things that Penelope did. I would say, this is so terrible. Like, how do I reconcile this? And you said she's a child.
Both Nicola and Claudia can't wait to return to the set and are definitely not shy about sharing their impatience to work together again. But it doesn't mean that only those who played friends and siblings developed a special connection. Staying in touch during the pandemic. It turns out, plenty of dancing and etiquette lessons work perfectly for team building when you're going to film a hit period drama. Catherine Drisdale, who plays Madame Delacroix, also confirmed that the cast bonded quickly during rehearsals. The actress recalled how great it was to have an actual historian on the set who would give the cast some background on the Regency era. But what was even better was having a dinner night with the cast members and meeting her new best friend, Sabrina Bartlett. This is what Catherine shared on Instagram. One of the best things about filming Bridgerton was meeting the stunning Sabrina Bartlett, beautiful inside and out, my fellow pocket-sized friend, funny, witty, talented, and a sparkle to light any room, a dear friend for life. It seems like the Shondaland producers should be given extra credit for casting not only talented actors, but great people as well. After the show wrapped up, Regé-Jean shared a handful of photos of the show's cast and crew and wrote a heartfelt thank you to all who helped the production come together. Of course, the list was incomplete because the crew was too vast to mention every single person involved, but Regé did his best. Apart from the crew members, he also thanked Luke Thompson, who made special wrap gifts for his co-stars. Their portraits, which he drew himself. Thompson is clearly a talented artist, and Page proudly displays his portrait in his home. During post-production, the massive cast found it hard to stay in touch because of the pandemic. And as they couldn't reunite in person, they turned to technology. There's a WhatsApp group for the Bridgerton cast, revealed Catherine Drisdale. And we share things like the memes that we find funny or these amazing TikTok Bridgerton musicals. It's a lot of fun. But what really warms the hearts of all the actors is the hope of reuniting soon on the set again, as Season 2 is officially on its way.
Fingers crossed for Season 2. Pray, pray, pray. Everybody pray.
And while we all wait for it, let's talk about the couple whose on-screen chemistry is off the charts. Are Regé and Phoebe as close as the Duke and Daphne? That special connection between Daphne and Simon made many viewers wonder, did that steamy chemistry spill over to their off-screen relationship? Regé-Jean insists that, first of all, we should all thank the Bridgerton author and the showrunners for creating such incredible characters.
Julia Quinn had created a whole bunch of chemistry in whatever brilliant secret lab that she has. And then Chris had come in and again kind of processed all of that in his writing. And so we had these characters that already had this connection, and we just kind of had to let that through.
The actors have also opened up in numerous interviews about what it was like filming their characters' intimate scenes. Phoebe Dynevor even shared that she was really proud of those scenes, because she and Regé worked really hard at making them feel real. She also opened up that the dance rehearsals really helped them create that tension which was already written in the scripts. We spent loads of time in the studio, and we just got time to play and sort of form a connection. Well, for the majority of the fans, it felt too real to be completely fictitious, and the fact that neither Phoebe nor Regé seem to be entangled with other partners currently only fueled the speculations. So it was only a matter of time until they were asked the burning question point blank. But when the Access Hollywood hosts asked Page and Dynevor if any sparks actually flew around the cast members behind the camera, the Bridgerton stars remained coy. "I think that everything you need to know is on camera," Regé said. "That's why we presented it so beautifully for you. And all the sparks that flew came off of the beautiful scripts that we were handed." And while Phoebe preferred to be silent on the matter, one of the hosts noted that she was actually blushing. They even suggested that Page and Dynevor's attending the interview from separate locations was all a ruse, just like their characters' romance in the beginning. Both actors played along with it, so for now, we still don't have a solid answer if any of the cast members are actually dating off camera. It seems that we'll have to wait and watch closely to see how the events develop. So, dearest viewers, we bet that you all want to become a part of the Bridgerton cast, right? But while you're browsing for Shondaland's casting calls, watch our other videos about your favorite show. And thanks for staying super awesome!